This week I've been really trying to focus on eliminating brain rots in my brain. I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been trying to get off my phone. I have a serious addiction to the screen and it's embarrassing. One thing that's really helped me get off my phone is just going to watch the fairies. I love fairy watching. I have a spot here in New York, Lower Manhattan obviously, and I go and I watch the fairies and it's incredible, and I just sit there and watch them. You can bring a book, you can read. I even went book shopping and I got Tar Baby. I got so many books. I actually left my house. I'm gonna start leaving my house a lot more because I had a great day today. But it's like when I'm up and in my room, I'm like, oh, I want to leave, but I don't know, it's hot, whatever. I just need to start getting up and like getting ready first thing in the morning and leaving my house, like even if it's just for an hour, because I had such a great day today, just walking around, going into stores and buying things. 3 things that were pretty inexpensive. Patti Smith Devotion. I've been wanting this for a while and I've never seen a Yale published book before, and I'm absolutely in love with it. This was $10. Would have paid like $30, not even lying. I love this. Like, Tar Baby. So many people love this book, and I love Toni Morrison. I'm stacked with the book selection right now, and I don't have to read the books that I have that I'm not really in the mood for ever. It's okay to DNF books as long as you give it a shot. Anyways, I didn't stumble, but on the map I was just kind of going to every spot that was near me, and it was this record store. They had vinyls, DVDs, cassettes. I found The Graduate. This is a part of Criterion's collection, but why pay that much when you can get it for $6 at your local record store? It was just nice to sit, get off my phone, not listen to music or anything, and just sit, watch the water, feel the wind. So because of my kind of fail at buying my used books, the next day I got up, I put on this cute fit, I ate a turkey sandwich. I've been obsessed with turkey sandwiches recently. White bread, turkey, salt and pepper, barbecue chips, mayonnaise. That's all you need. And it's truly been incredible, but I do kind of have this gluten problem. It's not a gluten problem, it's a white flour problem. So I've been having to buy wheat flour bread, not the like brown bread, gross stuff. No, there are things, it was actually the best bread I ever had with wheat flour, and it was like enriched wheat flour. I don't know, I got it from like just this grocery store, but I have to check the ingredients on every single package of bread to make sure I'm not eating white flour. I can't eat white flour. All of the cookies that I bake have white flour in them, and they do cause pain to me. So if I'm gonna be eating turkey sandwiches every day, they're not gonna have white flour in the bread because that would be painful. Whatever. But I had planned to get ready, eat my sandwich, and leave and get my vaccines that I need for college, because I am starting college in like a month. I'm going shopping today, but I really have to get my shots. So I'm about to do my makeup. I look really cute. I'm a little nervous to get my shots, so we're gonna go to a squishy store and buy a squishy and then get my shots. Yay! I ate though, so I won't be nauseous. Let's do my makeup though, quickly, because I need to be going. Yeah, so I had to get my vaccines, but I was super nervous, by the way, to get my shots. I don't know why I was nervous, but I was. So I go, facing my fears, and then they tell me I can't get them. So I did all that, and I couldn't even get my shots that day, and I still, to this day, have not gotten my shots. And I'm figuring that out today. Today's the day I figure that out. Today's the day I make my appointment and I actually get my shots, because they will kick me out if I do not get my shots. I didn't realize it was so strict. I'll get them. Jesus. Almost ruined my day until I remembered you can still shop. You can still shop. So I just went, shopped around in the area. I visited the squishy store. It sucked. I don't even think I filmed in there. It was the one that's been on TikTok, but it was raining all day, so I think they put up a lot of their stuff. But I did buy some more books. I bought Sunburn. I bought another book you'll see me talk about, I'm sure. And then I went to get Froyo because I was in the area. I was just walking around. I was like, what's near? Froyo was near. I went to 16 Handles, my first time going. I got cotton candy and then watermelon sorbet. Interesting combo. I don't know. There was something wrong with me this day where I wasn't making logical decisions, clearly. I think it was the rain on top of my short skirt and my really painful boots I was wearing. I don't know why I chose that. It's okay.
I'm so excited. I just want squishies.
I put strawberries on top. I don't know why. It was great. I would go again. I would get the strawberry again. I would get the watermelon sorbet again. Strawberries on top. I don't need toppings, and I just felt like I would be judged if I didn't get toppings, but I need to stop caring what other people think, because I was like, it doesn't need strawberries. What am I doing? So I planned to go to a couple more bookstores, and then I got stuck in a little thunderstorm. Which was really bad for a second. I almost blew away. I was like holding my roller like and it was really painful. I got drenched and I was wearing a white top, and if you know what happens when you wear a white top and it gets wet, it's basically like you're naked. So luckily I brought a jacket. That was very wise on my part. But yeah, I got soaked. And I just took an Uber and I went home because I was done. I was done with the day. Like, seriously, I was done. I had the longest day of my life today. I picked a very, very, very wrong day to go out. It was storming. I knew it would be flooding, but I just thought I'm protected by the universe, so it wouldn't affect me. And low-key, it didn't affect me. But it was just like a lot. I didn't find anything at East Village Books. I don't know why everyone said that was the best store. I don't think it is. And it's cash only. Once I heard that, I stopped looking because I was like, well, I don't have cash. So, whatever. Thankfully, I went to a McNally Jackson's, the one that's in like that mall area. And I got 2 books. I really liked the look of that store, but they didn't have like a huge selection, like the Soho one and probably the other Seaport area. It has a better selection of books. Sunburn, which I'm super excited for. I've wanted this for a while. I just didn't want to pay $20, but today I allowed myself, and thank God. This is the only thing that made my day okay. I feel like I'm being dramatic, but whatever. And then the Invention of Moral. It's super short, $15. Sure. And it has pictures for stuff. I don't really know what this is about, but I kind of like that. Like for Sunburn, I kind of know exactly what it's about and kind of the vibe. Also, I read Heap Earth Upon It, which is her second one or something like that. It's the one that came out after this, and it was incredible. So that's why I really wanted Sunburn. Everyone says it's the best and better than Heap Earth Upon It. So new books. I tend to not like NYRBs, but I'm trying to find one I do really like. That's why I was so quick to buy it when I saw it, because it did pique my interest. Also, I called an Uber because it's raining really bad, and I got so car sick. I was about to yell at him because why do you keep slamming on the brakes? And I'm in the back like this. Now I'm gonna doom scroll on TikTok for 5 hours because I deserve it after my day. The next day I did a lot of reading, but I also did a little bit of baking. Brookies have been on my mind. I don't know why, but they won't. When something's in my mind, it doesn't leave until I get it. And then once I get it, I don't even care to have it, but it's just like I got it. So I was making brookies. I just used brownie box mix, and then I made my cookie dough like I always make my cookie dough from scratch. It came out a little raw, but it was delicious nonetheless. I ate most of it. I'm a one-woman girl, though. No one else in the house wanted brookies. So I was basically eating a whole pan of brookies for a week, but I don't see a problem with that. I haven't been doing too much drawing recently. I did like one thing in my sketchbook, and honestly, I'm not worried about my drawing habits. That's not something I really want to be my career. It's just for fun. It's genuinely just for fun, so I never feel pressure. No, I do definitely feel pressure sometimes to draw, but I don't know why. I'm not making money from drawing, so I can stop whenever I want. And I just feel like this week was more of a reading week, and I wasn't even watching movies or anything. Sometimes I just kind of fall short of my hobbies, of my plans for the week. I just don't want to do everything every single day, so I just didn't want to draw this week. It really wasn't anything emotionally wrong with me. I just didn't want to. And it happens. You need a break sometimes. The day I'm recording this, I actually drawn like 5 pages of my sketchbook already, and it's like 3 p.m. So I'm not worried about my lack of drawing, but I do wish I was more consistent. I went to Central Park. I got the froyo from that like marketplace with the dog cakes. I can't remember what it's called, like Butterfields or something. I don't know. I got the mango. It was delicious, and I think about that every day since I've had it. So I'll probably go back sometime this week and buy it again. It was really yummy. I walked through Central Park and then went home. It was a great time. I looked super cute. Hello. I was out for a couple hours today. I went to get some froyo. Then we took a little walk through Central Park to get to our train. And I'm wearing a super cute fit. And I look great, feel great. I had my hair down, but it just wasn't the vibe. I was getting really overstimulated and I wanted to dye. So luckily I brought a hair tie. Solved that problem real fast. And I feel like I look better and more chic in my outfit now. Basically halfway through sunburn. I'm loving this so much. I think it is such a great story and plot. I love it. I love the characters. I love this so much. And they're my age. Where I'm at right now, they're my age. So I'm so happy. I love, spoilers, the letters. When I saw them writing each other letters, I was like, yes. Because that is gonna make this a 5-star. Now, I read Heap Earth Upon It, loved it. Everyone said this one's better though. And I fear they might be right, because already, like, I'm so excited to read this and finish it. I think what I want to try to do, low-key finish tonight. It's like 8 o'clock, so I don't know about that. But I will say, whatever I don't read, I'll probably take to the park tomorrow to read. Maybe finish it off tomorrow at the park. I don't know. But I would love to finish that today. What else did I do today? I don't know. But I got ready. I just felt so super cute today. I took so many pictures. What else do I want to talk about? That's all for now. I need to get unready and have a cozy night in with Big Brother, my book, and Brookies. BBB. I have a book for you all. For me. I ordered this from Blackwell's. I've never ordered from there before, but this one came pretty quickly. The other one I ordered still hasn't even really shipped, so that's great. Yes, when I want a specific cover or a specific edition, I guess, I'm gonna go to Blackwell's because they let you pick. Sometimes you order from eBay or something and the wrong cover comes. And I'm like, why did you advertise it as another cover? It's shady. But I got James Baldwin, Go Tell It on the Mountain. I'm super excited. I don't really know what this is about. Love the cover. I don't have a single one of the modern classics from Penguin, so that's nice. I love Giovanni's Room, and I saw someone reading this, so it inspired me. So you got it. A lot of new books recently, but finishing them is another story, and green seems to be a common denominator with a couple of them now. I am gonna finish these books. You have to give me time. It's just like, I'm just glad I have this in my collection. I'm super excited. I look so cute with all my new books. I'm super excited. I'm loving my TBR for the month and a half, basically. But I'm hoping I can finish all of these by the end of the month. That'd be crazy. It's the 22nd, though. But that's what no scrolling does for you. You get to read more, but we'll see if I'm right about that. One morning, I decided to get up and watch a couple movies, and it turned to be a really bad movie I watched. I watched the worst movie of my life this day. It's called www.rachelormond.com. Truly, words can't describe how much I don't like this film. I saw a couple of my mutuals on Letterboxd rate it high, and I thought about unfriending them. I say that only because if you want to make a freaky movie, fine, but don't cast your sister as the lead role. That's all I'm saying. If you've never seen that movie, don't watch it. It's going to be the worst hour of your life. Truly felt like just some white kid trying to say something about this world that he has really no idea what it's really about, and it just felt like it was just weird. It didn't really say anything. There was no lesson. It was telling you to like get off your phone, stop the brain rot, like, but truly there wasn't really a plot there. The plot was there, but it was bad, and the story was there, but it was bad. I'm not even saying like you gotta follow the 3-act structure, but there was really no plot points that were meaningful. I didn't like it at all, and the fact that the director casted his sister to do all that stuff on screen made it even worse. Worst hour and 20 minutes of my life. I got through it though. It was a hate watch, and I wouldn't be hating this much because usually I respect bad movies. But this was just one of them that I feel like some kid had a high enough budget to make this, and I don't know, it just felt like, why are we doing this? I'm all for a freaky movie, but this was just one of the ones that didn't need those scenes if they were trying to convey what I think they were trying to convey, which is like anti-brain rot, like kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm sick of thinking about this movie. After that, I decided to cleanse my brain and watch Sugar and Spice, which is one of the best movies I've ever watched. I love a good 2000s movie. It's so tight. The scripts are like, they're so tight, and I love them. If only I can make a movie like a 2000s movie. That's my dream in life, to make at least one really good throwback 2000s movie. But yeah, it was just like everything I like in a movie. Then I watched Beyond the Valley of the Dolls or something. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. I did enjoy this. I do need to rewatch it because old movies I tend to not really appreciate the first watch, but then I'll watch it again like a week later and I'll be in love with it and I'll make it one of my favorite movies. Like, it was good. I do think it was too long. Started to spiral at the end. I do think that was the point, but my patience was kind of up by that time because it took so long. I didn't feel like I wasted my time or anything, so it was a good time, you know. Then I got a new shirt and a new book in the same day at the same time. Best feeling I've had probably all week. That was the high of my week, if I'm being real. It's early in the AM, but I just got, you like my shirt? I just got 2 packages in the mail. Okay. Do you see the vision? Cute, spectacular. Wait, I actually love this so much. Next is a book, I'm pretty sure. This is a book. This is such a nice copy. I saw Melissa read this. She made it seem like the best book on earth, best summer read ever. So I have a huge stack of books to read, but I finished Sunburn. This was a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. It was almost a 5, but I think it could have been deeper. I really, really, really like this. I love this author. She writes incredible stories, and it's never mundane, I feel like, even though she's just writing about life. I think my favorite part was the letters, and I like that they came back later on. Time jumps, not my favorite, but it worked for a book like this. I feel like for a relationship, do I wish the ending was a little better? Yes. I don't know how it could have been better, but I feel like it could have. Obviously I need to wash it, but yeah, that's kind of. I've started reading a couple books at once, which I don't really like to do, but only because I always abandon one of my books. This time I've been pretty good at reading both of them a solid amount of times. You just need a travel book and an at-home book, and right now my at-home book is Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. I have really been enjoying that. I'm like 60 pages in by the time I'm filming this, and I can see myself finishing that by the end of the week if I lock in, which is my plan. I've definitely been reading a lot, which has been making me feel really good and light in the head. Sometimes it's a bad thing, but I feel like recently I've been enjoying kind of having nothing going on up here. What am I ever saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not overthinking my life right now. I am applying to jobs, but that's really the most of what I can do. See you Monday or something.